Yo, what's up, Diamond family? It's your man Vivi, and welcome back to VVS Sound. As you guys know, I'm here every week dropping off gems, teaching you to record and mix your music better. So if that sounds good to you, stick around. Look, man, I got a really cool video for you guys. I'm going to be showing you guys how I mix hooks, the chorus, the best part of the song, really. I tell artists all the time the hook is the most important part of the song because that's what everybody remembers. So I'm going to show you guys how I mix hooks. We're working in our free template right here. If you don't have a template, you got to pick this one up, man. It's going to completely change the way you sound, completely change the way that you record immediately. You don't have to do anything, you just record the same songs you're already recording right into this template. It's going to change the game for you. It's going to be nice. So go pick up our free template down below. All right, so I'm gonna play you a little bit of this hook, and then we'll dive into what we're gonna do to it. All right, so let's jump into Pro Tools.
I'm trying to run my money young, always. Like these niggas can't fuck with us, like fuck what y'all say. We slime phone now, how about broad day? Yeah, Brody trying to walk him down, 5 close case, yeah.
Okay, cool. So the hook sounds good. The tune sounds dope. I mean, everything sounds good. I just feel like we can tighten it up, make it sound better, and really make it punch and cut through the vocal. So, cut through the song. So this is what we're gonna do. First, I'm gonna take and mute this ad-lib track because we're not even really gonna be working with that. So let's get that muted and out of our way, and then we will start to dive into the verse. So as you can see, I've got both of these vocals. So they doubled the hook. And what I do when I find a hook that's doubled, generally if they're matched up pretty well, I'll pan one a little to the left and one a little to the right, just to create a lot of space, a lot of width in the vocal. And you don't usually get that a lot from vocals because vocals is usually just one source. So if you get two, I like to pan them out and get some extra width from the song. So I've already done that. And now I'm just gonna pull up our VMR that's on our vocal bus. Now, generally when I'm using a lead channel, I will DS on the bus. I'm actually gonna DS on the individual channels here, just because I think it might be a little bit easier to control from there. We might do a second level of DSing after the fact. So let's just go ahead and grab a DSer. I think I'm actually going to use Nectar. I don't know why I even act like I'm gonna use anything different. It's always Nectar. Nectar's the one. All right, bet. So let's go ahead and grab this DSer here, and I'm actually going to mute the channel that I'm not working on, so we're only going to hear vocal from the left side for now. Not only, but we'll hear more vocal on the left side for now.
Trying to run my money always. Like these niggas can't fuck with us, like fuck what y'all say. We slime phone now, how about broad day? Yeah, Brody trying to walk him down, 5 close case, yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna copy those same DSer settings to the second track, just because it's the same vocal. They should sound the same. And also, I like to put the plugins in the same place on the track. I don't know, it's just me being weird. So that's why I doubled that. All right, let's play that back.
I'm trying to run my money always. Like these niggas can't fuck with us, like fuck what y'all say. We slime phone now, how about broad?
And you might see me make small volume adjustments just throughout. I'm just trying to get the balance as equal as possible to my ears. Not doing anything scientific, really, just listening and trying to make it balance out as much as possible.
I'm trying to run my money always. Like these niggas can't fuck with us, like fuck what y'all say.
All right, cool. So next up, let's jump right into compression because there's a few words that are jumping out. You can actually see them, like right here on the always. It jumps out. The jumps out so hard. So we're gonna use the compressor to control that and make the whole vocal just a lot smoother. So let's go right down here to our VMR. We're actually gonna compress these vocals together. And we're gonna do something really gentle. I'm gonna use the 1176. Since he's singing in kind of a higher note, I'm gonna use this blackface 1176 that kind of, it adds a little bit more body. It keeps vocals and whatever you run through it, it keeps a little heavier, a little bit weightier. And so that's why I wanna use this one. Let's see what we get. I'm doing the same thing I generally do. Keep the attack as slow as possible. Keep the release as fast as possible. We're gonna dial in and try to get 5 to 7 dB of gain reduction. And if that sounds good, we'll keep it there. If it sounds like it's too much, we'll pull it back. If it sounds like it's not enough, we'll add more. We really want to see it peaking at 7 when we hit those louder words on those alwayses and all day. The y'all says and all that kind of stuff. We wanted to hit 7 on those words. So let's see what we get. True.
I'm trying to run my money always. Like these niggas can't fuck with us, like fuck what y'all say.
All right, now let's turn it down, adjust the gain, and see how smooth it is.
I'm tryna run my money always. Like these niggas can't fuck with us, like fuck what y'all say.
Let's hear it without the compressor because it makes a huge difference.
I'm tryna run my money always. Like these. I'm tryna run my money always. Like these. I'm tryna run my money always. Like these niggas can't fuck with us, like fuck what y'all say.
So you see, I'm just matching the level. So when we flip back and forth, you don't hear it just getting louder. You can actually hear what the compression is doing. So this is without compression.
I'm tryna run my money always. Like these niggas can't fuck with us, like fuck what y'all
And then that's
say.
with compression.
I'm tryna run my money always. Like these niggas can't.
This is with compression.
I'm tryna run my money always. Like these niggas can't fuck with us, like fuck what y'all say.
Cool, I like that. Now that we've added the 1176, I feel like the vocal is a little heavy though. So we're actually gonna go and pick up a EQ. I like to use the SSL emulation EQ. First, we're gonna roll off some low ones. We're gonna come all the way up to about 80 or so.
I'm tryna run my money always.
Let's just clean up any rumble, somebody might bump into the mic stand, something that's like very low on the frequency spectrum. We just want to sweep and get all of that stuff out of the way. We don't need any of it. Now I'm going to turn our low frequency band into a bell, and I'm just going to sweep around for where I feel like it's too chunky or too busy in the low end and kind of tuck some of that out.
I'm tryna run my money always. Like these niggas can't fuck with us, like fuck what y'all say.
Hear how just kind of fluffy, kind of full the vocal got right there. It's too congested there. So let's try to cut some of that away.
I'm tryna run my money always. Like these niggas can't fuck with us, like fuck what y'all say.
Cool, I like that. Let's hear it without.
I'm tryna run my money always. Like these niggas can't fuck with us, like fuck what y'all say. We slime phone now, how about broad day? Yeah, Brody tryna walk him down, 5 close case, yeah.
Cool, I like that. What I'm gonna do now is add some saturation. I'm gonna grab the revival. I wanna really focus on the low end saturation. I'm gonna start at about 8. I don't know, that's just the number I like, and we'll just try to move it around from there.
I'm tryna run my money always. Like these niggas can't fuck with us, like fuck what y'all say.
So really what I just did with those two plugins, I took a lot of the woolly kind of mushy low end, low mid range, and I took it out. But then I used this revival, this saturation, to kind of bring some of that intensity or some of that sound back without overdoing it. It's kind of the best way I can put it. I like where this is. I'm probably just gonna grab an RVox and just kind of put a little sheen over the vocal and let this hook live. Let's see what we got. Let's grab an RVox, and we're using this RVox as kind of a bus compressor, and it's really just holding both of these vocals in this little box is what we wanted to do.
I'm tryna run my money always. Like these niggas can't fuck with us, like fuck what y'all say. We slime phone now, how about broad? I'm tryna run my money always. Like these niggas can't fuck with us, like fuck what y'all say. We slime phone now, how about broad day? Yeah, Brody tryna walk him down, 5 close case, yeah.
Cool, so I'm really a fan of that. I think the reverb is a little too dramatic, so what I'm actually gonna do is go down to my effects bus. And again, all this is already routed, it's already set up in our free template. When you record into our template, all these effects are already where they need to be, and you can just adjust them specific to your song. So I'm gonna grab our effects bus, I'm gonna bring this whole bus down, I think 4 dB. And now let's listen to our hook again. True. Now let's listen to our hook, see what we got.
I'm tryna run my money always. Like these niggas can't fuck with us, like fuck what y'all say.
Yeah, I like that a lot better. I think the vocal just got a little bit more up front, a little more present. It took it from the background and made it a more present thing. That's what we want. And just those little touches really take your song from just an ordinary song to something that's special. Look, man, these are the tips I'm teaching you guys week in and week out. Stay tuned, I got way more for you. Remember, stay humble, make diamonds only. Peace.
I'm tryna run my money always. Like these niggas can't fuck with us, like fuck what y'all say.